Hi there, my name is Martin Kavanagh and I'm part of the team at Readsy, and today we're going to give you 10 actionable marketing tips that you can apply to your book today.
Hi there! For those who don't know me, my name is Kristen Martin. I am so excited to be doing this collaboration with Readsy today. I am the best-selling indie author of 4 books, a writing coach, a podcaster, and a YouTuber. Readsy was gracious enough to invite me to collaborate with them on this topic, and I'm really excited to bring you some of the tips and tricks and things I've used in my own experiences to market my books better.
Tip number 1. This one's to do with metadata optimization, and in particular it's to do with the blurb on your Amazon page. Now, of course, I'm saying Amazon, but I could be meaning just about any online retail profile. But for this one, we're going to be talking about testing your blurb. Right now, the blurb, as you've probably heard before, is the most important piece of writing you're going to write for your marketing. And it's the only thing that differentiates your book from any other book, apart from the cover, once you land on Amazon. So in order for it to be firing all cylinders, we're going to head to Facebook and test them out. So you probably have one blurb that you think works pretty well. It examines, if it's non-fiction, the benefits of the book, the problem it's trying to solve, or if it's a novel, it gives a flavor of the characters and the genre. But there's always a few different approaches, a few different ins to the book. So, you could write 2 different blurbs that emphasize different critical parts of the book. But then you want to see which one of these actually works better. Not just like, oh yeah, you show it to a friend and they say, oh, I really love the writing here, or this is evocative. It's like, ooh, that sounds nice. You want to find out exactly what gets more clicks to your site, Amazon, whatever. And so what you could do is set up an A/B test using Facebook advertising. The great thing about Facebook ads is that it lets you reach a pretty custom audience. So if you are targeting your book to men between the ages of 30 to 50 who like Stephen King, who play lacrosse, who go kiting on the weekend, then you can definitely find those guys. Target a split test, which means you send an advert with one blurb to 50% of a certain audience and another blurb to the other 50%. And over a period of how many days, I suggest 4 or 5, you can figure out which one has the best click-through rate. Okay, and tip number 2 also has to do with metadata optimization, and we're talking about keywords. Now, when we think of keywords, we think of picking the category, stuffing our book description full of evocative words that the search engine is likely to grab onto and allow your book to be lumped in with other popular books of its type. And of course, that's absolutely true. But also, when you're looking to add keywords to your descriptions, it is something that is meant to appeal to human readers as well. If I am a big fan of romance novels, there are certain keywords that if I read in a book description might lend itself to my taste a little bit better.
Cross-promotion is such a great marketing tactic. And if you don't know what cross-promotion is, it's basically reaching out to another author or another writer, someone who's in your same field or genre, to work together and cross-promote each other's books. Whether you both have YouTube channels and you'd like to promote each other's books that way, or maybe you are also both bloggers, or perhaps you just want to do it through social media, through Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. But I think the part of cross-promotion that gets overlooked is actually doing a newsletter swap with another author in your genre. You can either have them guest write your newsletter or have a feature post about that author in your own newsletter, and they could do the same thing for you and then cross-promote your books that way. This is such a valuable way to reach an audience that maybe you haven't connected with yet, and vice versa for the other author. Another great cross-promotion tactic is by joining a group giveaway on sites like InstaFreebie, BookFunnel, or the one that I've used is Authors Cross Promotion. By joining a group giveaway, again, you're having a bunch of other authors and their followers, their platform, come to join the giveaway, and that's a great way to increase your visibility amongst an audience that you may not currently have. Another great marketing tip, and this is one I have not done yet, but it's one I'm thinking about, is to create a book trailer. These are becoming wildly popular, especially over the past year, and book trailers are a great way to build hype and give readers a sense of what your book is about before it releases.
Because Facebook is an advertising platform, they're always trying to innovate new formats for their ads. And one of the things they've created is canvas ads, which is a carousel that gets presented to the user that may have video, may have different images, but it's something that was also optimized for mobile, which is where most of Facebook users are found these days anyway. So what you can do is create this canvas ad and put in your video and the covers for many of your books. This, of course, works especially well if you're a series writer. You have your lead video there, you have book number 1, 2, 3, people can swipe through it. It basically gives you like 3 or 4 bites of the apple with a single ad. Yet again, it's fairly inexpensive and you can always test it to figure out what your return on investment is.
Another book marketing tip falls in the more advertising realm, and that is to create and advertise a box set of your books. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you have to go out and create the actual box that your books are going to be placed into, but you can offer them as a box set, offer a discount. This is something I recently did with my Alpha Drive trilogy. So normally if you want to get autographed copies of my books, they are $20 a piece. But instead, I decided to offer the box set so you can get all 3 books autographed for $50. By offering this, it's easier to get a positive ROI, which is your return on investment, because not only do you have people buying just one of your books, you have them buying all 3 up front. And especially if you can offer autographed copies of your book, that adds that additional value.
Running a price promotion. You know that heard before, that you want more people to buy your books. The simplest way to do that is to lower the price. Especially in independent publishing, price promotions are known to work. People love buying 99-cent books more than they love buying them for $7. But there's really no point in lowering the price of your book if nobody knows about it. The good news is that there are a number of book promotion services out there that will alert readers when a book has just gone on promotion and has been reduced to usually 99 cents or $1.99. BookBub is the most famous of these. Ideally, if you're running a promotion, you want to submit it to BookBub for one of their daily deals. If you get it on there, you're basically golden. However, there are hundreds of competing sites of different qualities that you can submit your book to and have that promotion promoted over that period. So what you want to do is run a promotion and test these promotion sites over a 7-day period. So let's say you run your promotion from Monday to Sunday. On Monday, you run a promotion on one company, maybe it's BookBub. Because each of these companies charge a different amount of money to promote your book on their site, you want to make sure that you are getting a positive return on investment, if not in cash, then at least in the reviews you're getting from the people who are being served by those sites.
And the last actionable book marketing tip is about getting reviews for your book. Organizing a targeted blog tour among reviewers in your genre is a great way to spread the word about your book. When I first released the Alpha Drive, I actually did reach out to a booktuber. At the time, I was just starting out and I really didn't have the connections or the reach or the platform built yet, but she did. And she was incredibly helpful in getting that blog tour off the ground. Again, I want to thank Reedsy for having me, and I really hope that these book marketing tips will help you as you continue along your author journey.